very crucial in this and any election. Well, not that other regions aren't actually. But so tell us, from your perspective, how are things looking right now? Because we did hear Senator did say that the PDP poses less threat to the APC compared to, say, the NNPP. So what's going on where you are at the moment concerning how these elections are shaping up and who possibly will get the nod, will clinch the victory at the end of the day this weekend?
Well, Chamberlain, to answer you honestly, the PDP is not in a very good shape. Reason being that happenings in the party, the historical antecedent that has happened within the party has put the PDP in a very precarious position. This I say is, I would like to say this by beginning by saying that those who know what the issues are in the PDP, they are not speaking. Those who understand it can only describe it. Those who have drank from the poisonous chalice of betrayal and treachery are the ones shouting in the wind. You have a PDP that is divided against itself. You have a PDP that is led by what I will call a cacophony of shaded interests that is neither for political exigencies or for progress, but rather for ethnic and religious, idiosyncrasies. Chamberlain, every election cycle has its social, economic, political, religious, and economic idiosyncrasies. That is each election cycle. Now, within the PDP, in 2014 to 2015, these same principal actors are the ones, that is the candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and his co-hosts, the same gang, the ones that left the party in 2014 and ensured that the PDP is defeated in the 2015 elections, are the same people that have come together, the Dogaras, the Tamboals, the Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. And you see, the things that the Nigerian electorate is sensitive. The Nigerian electorate is watching. And now you now have the G5 governors. These are the same people that burnt down the house in 2015. In 2019, they came back to the party with rodents and reptiles. Now in 2023, they are still the same people. Now you can imagine those of us who are irrepresentative PDP members.
I'm not sure I get the point you're trying to make there, but those adjectives, I think we should just keep it on those issues so that they don't misconstrue your narrative as though we're denigrating their personalities, which I'm not sure that that's what you want to do. But just go ahead and let's stay on those issues and then talk about the chances of your party as a result of what is going on within your party. Are you rolling out your party from victory?
Well, coming from, currently I'm in Jos Plateau State, and I will tell you that the feelers within the Middle Belt, speaking to you as somebody that is in the national leadership of the Middle Belt Forum, I will tell you that it is not likely, because when you look at the numbers, Chamberlain, you look at the 2019 election results, PDP and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar got over 25% in the 6 states of the North Central and the FCT. When you look at the Northeast, they could only pull the PDP or Alhaji Atiku Abubakar only pull 25% in 3 states. That is his home state of Adamawa, Taraba, and then Gombe. He had 9% in Yobe, 9% in Borno. And then when you go to the Northwest, the figures are also like that, just Sokoto, Jigawa, and Kaduna. And even in Kaduna, it is southern Kaduna, which is part of the Middle Belt. So, and these are the areas where the Peter Obi and the Obi movement have now occupied. So I agree with you, on the start of your question, talking and saying that, well, the Middle Belt. I will tell you that the Middle Belt is highly and very unlikely to vote PDP this coming election, because there are different nuances, there are different scenarios that have been playing out. That you remember, not all Nigerian electorates are card-carrying members. The electorate have watched the PDP, and they have seen the political intrigues and the infighting, whether it is the G5 governors, whether it's the disagreement of strong members of our party. you can see that the PDP is really not flying. I mean, you can hear the rhetoric from Governor Otom of Benue State. So you know that it is very unlikely that the PDP will win out of the 7 states that you have in North Central, and then you have about 4 states that are middle belt states in the Northeast. It's very unlikely that the PDP will win even up to 3 or 4 of them. That is, they will make the required or statutory 25%.
Well, it is interesting that you almost equate the middle belt with North Central states. I do know that when it comes to the social politics of it, there are states within the Northeast that some parts of them identify as North Central. For instance, Taraba and Adamawa, which geographically speaking might not necessarily be in the North Central. So, I mean, I'll take you up on that. But I want to ask you a very personal question. You are a member of the PDP, and you've been introduced here as a member of the PDP. Will you be voting for your party's presidential candidate during the forthcoming elections?
Well, the leadership of the Middle Belt Forum have resolved that for the presidential election, it is not about party this time around, it's about candidates. So the Middle Belt people have been directed to vote for former Governor Peter Obi of the Labour Party, but only the presidential election. Then in other elections, the PDP, the candidates have been advised to vote for the People's Democratic Party.
So
in other elections, but for presidential election, we will be voting for the candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi.
So for you, your social political identity has come before your political party?
Say that again, Maupe.
Your social political identity, the fact that you identify with the Middle Belt Forum, has come before your membership of the People's Democratic Party?
Yes, it has. Yes, it has, because of the infighting within the PDP, and then the suspicious way the things have been playing out. Like I was trying to say that it is for those of us who are irredentist PDP members, we are very unhappy with the happenings within the party. I mean, this whole thing is about power shift. The reason why the Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the Tambuwals and the rest of them supported an APC government, left the PDP, supported an APC government to defeat a sitting PDP government was for power shift. Now, after 8 years of Muhammadu Buhari, we are saying that us shift to the south, and they're saying no, they want to retain it. So it is for them. It is about religion and ethnic identity. So they have not even put the party first. So we are saying that, well, we in the Middle Belt have identified all the leading candidates, even if you remove ethnicity and religion, which of course, Nigerians vote on those lines. If you remove that, the 4 leading candidates from Orabi Kwamposo to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Mr. Peter Obi stands out. And luckily for us, our people understand this and are willing to go with us. So the thing is not about party politics now, it's about candidates, just the same way, the same rhetoric that Governor Otom mentioned. It is about candidates. And then this 2023 election, it's so dire. Nigeria is in dire strait. We cannot afford not to get it right. We cannot repeat the same mistakes of the past. So it is about candidates and not about party.
Well, Mr. IJOGI, I'm going to ask you to just hold on a bit. I'm going to take this to Lagos. One of our correspondents is on standby, and my colleagues in Lagos is going to quickly bring her in, and then we'll come back to you.